Hi, welcome to another video. This week I am gonna share with you all of my favorite things of all time. It's gonna include literally everything from skincare to movies to books to trinkets that I love because they're just beautiful. Anything that I use in my life that I love will be in this video. I love watching these videos of other people and I always end up finding something that I then want to try. So I wanted to do the same for you guys. Okay, let's start from the top down. I'm gonna start with the face. There's not that many products that I love, and when I do find something that I love, I won't stop using it. So there's not that many things in this category, but they are things that I really fuck with. My all-time favorite moisturizer is the Flawless Moisturizer Intense by Dr. Sam's. I started using this one when my skin was in a really bad place and I needed something that wasn't going to irritate it. Started using this, I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks after, I saw a difference and I haven't stopped using it since. I would highly recommend this. Definitely one of my favorites. Then another thing that I use every single day on my face, before my moisturizer actually, is aloe vera gel. I put this on right after I wash my face and it kind of creates this film all over your face, and in my head it just blocks out any dirt that would like to get into my skin. It also adds this natural kind of sheen and makes your skin feel kind of firm, so love this. This first, then the moisturizer. Every day. Okay, that was it for skincare products. Those are the only ones that I really stand by to the point where I would recommend them. Next on, let's do makeup. Again, there's only a couple that I really stand by, but one thing that since I've got it, I have not stopped using. I know that I will purchase this for the rest of my life. This Chanel blush. It's the shade Beige Rose et Mauve. It's this reddish purpley color, which works so well for my skin tone. And I'm also gonna put the brush that came with it, the Precision Powder number 107 brush by Chanel. I always use these together and it just powders on so nicely. It's a soft brush and I love it. So this is another one of my favorites. Then this is something that I have literally used since I was 15, I think. This was probably my first makeup product ever and I have not stopped using it since. I don't know if you can tell, but I have extremely coarse eyebrows. So it's really hard for me to find an eyebrow gel that keeps them in check. This, however, Color Lash and Brow Mascara by Collection, a super cheap drugstore product, has been my go-to ever since. It's awesome. My lip liners. Now, I've gone through a couple lip liners throughout my life that I have liked, but these are my current favorites and that's why I'm including these ones. Number one is the one I've got on right now, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in shade Hollywood Honey. I wear this one when I want it to be more obvious that I'm wearing something on my lip. I also like to use it on my nose and on top of my blush and my cheeks so that it all blends in, and I love it. Absolutely perfect color. Then this one, the Glossier Lip Pencil in the shade Buff, is one that I wear when I don't want anyone to know that I'm even wearing any makeup. It is pretty much the color of my lips. So if I want them to just look a little bit fuller, I overline it with this and no one's any wiser. This is another skin face related thing that isn't a cream though. I had a red light mask from a brand called Omnilux, but I never used that one because I found it so uncomfortable to wear. Now, I recently got sent this one kindly by Shark, and this mask is so comfortable, and my favorite part, it has these eye cooling patches on the inside. The best thing in the morning. This is a red and blue light mask actually by Shark. Okay, moving on. This deodorant is just so fucking awesome. I found this late last year when I was searching on Reddit for a good natural deodorant that wasn't those annoying crystally ones. This is the one. Okay, speaking of smelling nice, I've got a couple perfumes. I'm gonna start with my all-time favorite. It's actually also my boyfriend's all-time favorite, which is interesting because it smells so different on both of us, and it's the Musk Ravageur by Frederic Malle. It's kind of dark and woody and musky, hence the name. And I just love it. It smells a lot sweeter on me than it does on my boyfriend, which is perfect because deep within, I will forever love super sweet perfumes. But yes, this is my all-time favorite. And what I find so awesome is that they also do a hair mist of the exact same version. Now, speaking of sweet perfumes, I am gonna include in here the perfume that was my favorite for years before I found this one. It is Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium perfume. This is just so sweet, so vanilla-y. I find this less of a grown-up smell. So as I've been growing up, I've used it less and less, but I will forever love it. It just smells delicious. Okay, hair care. I have got one product that I keep going back to. Umberto Gianni Curl Cream. I've been using now for I think almost 2 years, and I always repurchase it. This is obviously not the curls that I usually have. This is what my hair usually looks like, and I achieved that with this. Plus a curl cream, but I haven't found my favorite yet. Then one other thing that I could not live without as a curly hair girl, this misting spray. Ooh, I'm not gonna do it right now, but if you press this, it will just continuously spray, which means there's none of that it's just shh. Game changer. Then I wanted to mention my hairbrushes. The Denman brush, the best detangler I have ever used. That's all there is to say. Get this, 100%. The Bounce Curl Define brush. The first time I used this, I audibly gasped at the results. The amount of definition in my curls was unbelievable. Okay, that was all my skin related stuff. However, I'm gonna count this as kind of still a part of it. These are more for inside health that then benefit your outside health. Does that make sense? Right, number one, bone broth. This in the morning before a meal, the way that this has changed the glow of my skin, the look of my skin is insane. This is the brand that I always buy. You need to make sure you buy one that is pure bone broth and doesn't have any shite in it. Then there's another product that I use every single morning. Even more than the bone broth, I have seen a difference after using this. It's called Simproof. It's basically just a bunch of live and active bacteria. My bloating has almost disappeared, and I know that it's helped my skin as well because at the moment, my skin is looking really good. I've got no makeup on right now that's covering anything, and it's doing all right. Don't neglect the insides of your body. Okay, moving on from anything body related to other things. I'm going to start with some of my favorite clothing items. Starting off with my handbags. I've got two. This was my first and so far only big girl bag purchase. You can wear it in different ways, and I always love versatile items. I can clip this up here, make it more of this big saddle bag. It's just a perfect everyday bag. I'm not a small handbag girl. I really like my space, and I will 100% have this for the rest of my life. It is called the Burberry Night Bag, as in knight. So yes, I love her so much. Bag number two. I wear this bag so often, it is kind of insane. It is just, again, very simple crossbody bag with this beautiful buckle detail on the top. It just fits things in here so perfectly, and they're so easy to find, which is one thing that I struggle with a little bit with my Burberry one. This one was kindly gifted to me by Isabel Marant. So thank you, Isabel Marant, for this one. Okay, in this similar kind of bag category, I wanted to include my wallet because I love her so much. I found this in a vintage shop and I saw it and I was like, absolutely, this thing is coming home with me. It is this Loewe wallet. It's got some compartment in here for little bits and bobs. It can also be worn as a ring. Pouch. I've got 2 pairs of jeans in this favorites collection because I wear these a lot. My first ones I've had for a minute, and I found these in a charity shop. They are Levi's 578s. It's the perfect bagginess and they're just the coolest jean ever. If I'm struggling for an outfit, I just pop those on and a little top and I'm honestly good to go. Then I was on the hunt for some good fitting jeans. In all honesty, I still am, but these come pretty close. And they are from a brand called Replay, and these fit me almost like a glove. They are boot cut, so they have a bit of a bell bottom. If I don't want to look as slouchy as a baggy jean can make you look, I will go for these. Right, next up, I've got a couple shoes. Number one, these ballerina flats from Cézanne. They are extremely comfortable, so soft. I think these look cute with jeans. I think they look cute with a dress. I think they look cute even with joggers. I love them. Cézanne ballerina flats. The second ones, I wasn't gonna include because they are technically uncomfortable after a while, but I will always come back to them because they just look so good under jeans. It's these cowboy boots. They are from H&M. They're nothing technically special. I just haven't found another boot like it. And I love how they look under jeans. I don't know. Okay, this pair I really haven't gotten to wear a lot yet. I bought these last summer. It's these loafers. They are slip-on loafers by a brand called Carmina in this beautiful brown color. I haven't got any other shoes in this color, and I just love a shoe that you can slip into. I know I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these this summer. Okay, like the other shoes, I have not worn these a lot at all because I literally bought these about 2 weeks ago. But I just know these are gonna be the boot of my summer. There are these red cowboy boots. You know why I think I love them so much? Because they match my lip liner. And I just know these are gonna look so cute with little mini dresses, little skirts, little shorts. The brand is Picolinos. Okay, the next thing is more of a type of thing I love in clothing, and that is socks. Knee-high socks or over-the-knee socks to be more specific. But I have very recently bought an amazing collection of long socks. So I'm just gonna show you a couple. This yellow long sock with this lacy frilly top. These super long green ones, these duotone blue and gray, these awesome cool striped ones. You get the gist. I love long socks. I also really like opaque ones, whether it's just a cute little black one or I love wearing these little red ones. I just love long socks. Then some more accessories that I love. I am always wearing these things. My rings. This right here is a promise ring that Adam and I both have. His is completely with black stones. The one above it is the ring that my mom bought for herself in honor of my birth. And she gave it to me a couple years ago and I haven't taken it off since. And then on the other hand, I have got my Aura ring, which if you don't know about it, it's kind of like a Fitbit, but in ring form. I love it because it's so incognito and it's just a gold ring at the end of the day. Like it blends in perfectly with all my other jewelry. Okay, this is another one of my favorites that kind of goes into this category. These glasses, they are blue light and I am sat at a computer a lot of the time. Sometimes I even just wear these as an accessory because I mean, they're kind of fun. Right, let's move on to books. I used to be a real reader when I was about 16. And then I stopped for years until the beginning of this year. I've gotten quite back into reading now and I've got a couple favorites. First of all, I'm gonna mention my favorite from back when I was 16. And I recently reread this and honestly loved it just as much. It is just a great book. And that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. If you haven't read it and you're in the mood for an easy read this. It's just a fun story. It's about an assassin. You know, there's a bit of romance that goes on. It's all exciting. I really like this book. Then the first book that I read to get back into reading was Normal People. This is, I mean, I reckon most of you have read this. It is just such a good book. Even though it's not even such an exciting story, it is so nice to read about it. Or not nice, it's a little bit frustrating at times, I suppose. But if you're trying to get back into reading and you haven't read this before, pick this up right now because this will get you back into books. This is the only book that I read in the previous year when I didn't read. And I'm so glad I did because I think this is my all-time favorite book. The story was so exciting and I always just wanted to know what happened next. It's called The Silent Patient. It's a murder mystery, which I know a lot of books are, but it was not boring whatsoever. I've just seen that it says the TikTok sensation. I didn't know this was from like BookTok actually. So maybe a lot of you have already read it. If you haven't, read it, it's awesome. I'm actually gonna read this again in my book club, which I'm restarting next month in my Instagram broadcast channel. So go join that if you wanna read this book with us next month. Okay, let's move on to, this is the miscellaneous category. First of all, my journal. I bought it from Louise Carmen in Paris. She is just, I mean, she's so beautiful. I can keep all my little things that I collect in here. I journal in here. There's a sketchbook in here. Ugh. I love this thing. And I've of course got engraved, live for the plot. Because it's real leather, it's gonna age over time. So it's literally gonna age with me, which I just love the idea of that. This next thing is another thing. Okay, I saw this on my Instagram Explore page and I was like, oh my goodness, I need this. For no reason, that's the thing, just because it's beautiful. This thing is so random, you have no idea. It is this bowl. It's called the Date Bowl. It's a little box. Currently a little bit weird, but I'm keeping my boyfriend's tooth in it. Okay, then this, I suppose in a way, is the first favorite thing I ever had in my life. My mom literally bought this for me before I was born. This is Lulu. She's my little bunny. I've had her, like I said, since I was born. There's a photo of me, just born, with my Lulu. She's currently living in my memory box, but I brought her out for this. Lulu will forever have a special place in my heart. Moving on to the last physical thing that I've got to show you, and then we're gonna go into music and movies and all that kind of fun stuff, is some food. I ordered these things because I just thought it was a good excuse to order them. My all-time favorite sweet in the world, Haribo Fizzy Peaches. I don't know why these are not available in the UK. It's probably good because it means that I'm not buying them every time I see them. But these are so delicious. If you've had them, I'm sure you know. That's all I have to say. My favorite sweet ever. Second thing, I got so excited when I ordered this because I legitimately haven't eaten this in 7 years. But I grew up on this. This was my breakfast every day. It's Dutch. So if you're Dutch, you'll know from the sound what this is already. Hagelslag. Specifically by the brand De Ruiter. A piece of white toast, maybe not even toasted, with some good butter and a bunch of this. Literal heaven. Okay, let's get into non-physical items now. Starting with movies / shows. I've written these all down. My favorite movies, I'm kind of piggybacking off of my boyfriend's favorite movie here, but Baby Teeth. It's a beautiful movie. Every time I watch it, I cry, and I highly recommend it. Then in the opposite category, this movie makes me laugh a lot, and that is Inglourious Basterds. I've actually only watched this movie once, but I don't think I've ever laughed as much at the movie. I just remember finding it so funny. Then this movie I watched really recently, and I really liked it, and that is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It is one of those movies that you start watching and you're like, this isn't that good. And then you finish it and you're like, wow, that was actually amazing. And I'm so glad I stuck through that. I love the whole idea that the movie is about. I don't know. I love love. Then some of my favorite shows. The Good Place. Watched it twice. It's so well written, so funny. Good story, good plot twists. Gilmore Girls. Self-explanatory. I mean, come on. It's a feel-good show. And then my all-time favorite, which I actually haven't even finished yet because I need to still watch the last season, but the seasons that I have watched, Killing Eve. Jodie Comer is just unbelievably good. Okay, music. There is one song that I will literally listen to every single day. You should be stronger than me. You've been here 7 years longer than me. Listen, I'm a shit singer, but I love singing. And this song is so fun to sing. I highly recommend it. Then there's this one song that I discovered after reading Just Kids by Patti Smith. And this is a song by Patti Smith. And usually I would say, that's a weird song, I don't like that. And for some reason, I don't think that about this song. And I will like jump around when it comes on. I need to like skip past the first bit. Oh, my family just arrived. Actually, this is perfect. Come in here. Quick interruption. These are my other favorite things. My parents.
Oh my God, they love me so much. We just dropped by unannounced.
But you came in the perfect time. I'm filming all my favorite things ever.
Nice.
Thank you.
And you're one of those.
We love you.
Okay, that was funny. Anyway, continuing with the music, as I was going to show you this song. This. Horses. Do you see what I mean? I think you do. Most of the song I don't like, but that I will listen to it just for that part. Last song, this is another song that just makes me feel so good inside every time it comes on. I don't go to put this on, but it's on Adam's playlist, and whenever it's playing, I feel so good. So this has to be a part of this. It's called Come Me Way by Sunday Archives. Hold on. This song is actually in the movie Baby Teeth, and that's where I first heard it. All of these songs just make me like, ugh. Okay, this was a category that I was asked to talk about by someone in my broadcast channel, so I wanted to mention it, and it was artists/photographers. I don't have that many favorites, but when I read that, a couple came into mind straight away. There's one artist, he's not necessarily super famous. His name, I want to make sure I get this right, is Bryant Giles, I don't know. But there's this one piece of art of his that I saw, this one. And I will be buying, not this specific one because it's sold, but I will be commissioning a piece like this from him 100%. I already DM'd him asking how much it would cost. It's a lot, but one day that will be possible and I will own a piece like this. Then there's one photographer. Her name is Elaine Constantine, and all of her shots are like mid-action. The energy that just exudes in her photos is so joyful and childlike and colorful and fun. And it's just like you want to jump into it and be a part of whatever is going on. I love them. And those are honestly the only two. Then also someone in my broadcast channel asked me what my favorite feel-good things are. And I kind of thought about these on a whim, but they made me feel happy inside, so I wanted to share. Number one is going on a walk. I love it. I've become much more obsessed with it recently, probably because of the good weather. Then ordering like a naughty food with my boyfriend. Being a passenger princess and falling asleep in the car. There's nothing quite like the naps that I have in a car. Lying in the sun, self-explanatory. Okay, this is a funny one, but for some reason this came to my mind. But noticing something at the same time as something else and then making eye contact with the person who just also noticed it. You know when you're in a group setting and you notice something and then you look at the person and you know that they notice it too and you have a little moment? I don't know why, but that came to my mind. And then absolute last but not least, please pick up. Dave, I'm filming my favorite things of all time. And you're my last but not least.
I'm last?
Well, because you're the most important. This is my other favorite thing, guys.
I'm currently lying on the floor eating a burger. Well, you're my favorite thing.
I love you. Should we do the outro together? We haven't done that in a minute.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Thank
And
you for
also-
watching tonight.
You just got me in your hand.
Yeah.
You look really beautiful.
Thanks, babe. You look really cute. And like kind of squished, but like in a cute way.
It's because I got put in a hydraulic press.
Oh no. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that very different kind of video, but I think it was quite fun. And babe, and I love you guys lots. I will see you next week.
Oh, wait, let me show them something.
Okay.